Hey everybody, this is Tanya Barbie of I Am Still a Rose. In spite of it all, no matter what challenges we face in life, we have to take the higher road. We have to take the road of accomplishment, of perseverance, of stamina, of strength, of control. I'm still a rose, and you are too. Tonight, I want to thank you for joining me. We're going to talk about two awesome quotes from Maya Angelou. Um, hey Wayne, hello Gabby. I think I pronounced that correctly. Thank you for joining me tonight. I am Tanya Barbie of I Am Still a Rose. In spite of it all, no matter what challenges we go through, no matter the betrayal, the divorce, the molestation, the domestic violence, the diseases, the pain, the anguish, we can come out of that. We can come out of that with a sense of strength and faith. We can come out of it and still be a rose. So tonight, we're going to talk about Maya Angelou's two of her famous quotes. Hello, Kristen. The quotes are, if someone shows you who they are, listen to this now. If someone shows you who they are, believe them the first time. Why is that so impossible for us to do? Why is it is challenging for us to look at somebody, witness something they've done to us that was disrespectful, and think it's going to go away, and think that they are as hurt as you are and they'll never do it again? Let's take, for example, Tristan Thompson and Khloe Kardashian. What was she thinking? If she runs into him, no, she didn't run into him. The cameras saw them, the press, the whomever, the paparazzi. They saw this man, this young, very young man, in a restaurant slobbering down two women in a restaurant before the baby was even born. So again, as Maya Angelou says, if someone shows you who they are, you need to believe them. What makes us think we're better than that other person, the previous spouse, the previous girlfriend, the previous boyfriend, and you had to get the woman out of jail for beating up the man, and then you fall in love with her? Don't you know it's only a matter of time before she starts beating you up? What makes us think we are so special? Now, yes, ladies, we are the roses. We are the beautiful roses who go through everything, all the challenges, and we come out of them strong. We don't have a choice in the matter. We have children. We got to keep it moving. We don't have time to sit in a corner or lay in our bed all day and woe is me, because we have too much to do to take care of our families, to take care of ourselves. Those of you who don't, hit me up on the side, because you should be too busy, too consumed in things that are helping you go forward versus to be in your gloom because of someone else's mistakes or disrespect to you. You don't have to put up with it. So to hear this Kardashian young lady, I admire the family because their mother loves them. Their mother has taught them how to all be wealthy and take care of themselves. Yes, they grew up with a silver spoon, but their spoon is more silver than their daddy's spoon, in my opinion. So they have definitely blossomed. You can't take that away from this family. They know how to make a dime, and they know how to spend it too. But what I don't understand is how they feel these men that they have fallen in love with had abandoned their other children, their other families. I'm trying to figure out why they think they wouldn't go through the same thing under similar circumstances. Who told them they were better than the sister? Who told them they were better than the exes? Who told them that their children were better than the other children? Who told them that? So I want to go back to Maya Angelou's quote, because we all need to have this to resonate in our spirits. If someone shows you who they are, believe them the first time. So if you see your boyfriend, your baby daddy, slobbering down two white women, two black women, two red women. I get caught up. Some people say I'm racist, and I'm not. I love all people. It doesn't matter what color you are. But the description that I saw, the visual that I saw, mind you, were two white women. And he was slobbering them both down, going from to one side to the next side. This was before the baby came. True is the baby's name. And she took him in, forgave him, and thought that life will go on as normal. Why do you think this man, this young man, is normal if he can do that blatantly? He wasn't upstairs in a hotel room. He was in a restaurant. So, again, listen to this quote. If someone shows you who they are the first time, why don't we believe them? They're telling you, they're demonstrating who they are. That's how domestic violence starts. They yell at you. Then they snap at you. Then they start striking you. They lead up to that normally. They lead up to the abuse normally. And if you sit there and think, oh, he didn't mean it the first time, it'll never happen again, because, thank you, cousin, that it'll never happen again because he said it wouldn't. She said it wouldn't. You're going to go on a word versus an action. If somebody shows you that they're disrespectful, that they're not protecting your family name, that they're not considering you in this act, why do you think it won't happen again? Why do you think they have suddenly found themselves and decided, oh, I'll never hurt anybody ever again? No, the young man is very immature. The young man is a basketball player. He's not even 30 yet. Why do you think he's ready to settle down and have a whole lot of babies and play house? And you've allowed yourself to play house too, because my last episode of watching the show, you announced, not that you were getting married to this man, but you announced that y'all gonna have some more babies. Why make that announcement? What I've learned about men, ladies, is if we don't respect and love ourselves, he won't respect and love us either. So if you're out there crying, I don't know why he won't love me. I give him everything. He don't give me no time. He don't even give me no time. He won't give me no love. He don't give me no attention. He's showing you who he is. You cannot force anyone to change and be like you want them to be, and they will not change because you want them to change. They have to want to change. And if they're truly in love with you, they will make a change. But if they're not in love with you, why should they? So most of us think, well, I'm going to drop a baby bomb. I'm going to get pregnant. I bet he going to love me then when he see this little cute thing come out of my body. No. That doesn't make them automatically turn into a robot and be there at your beck and call and give you all the love and shower you and that baby with all the love and pay some child support too and be attentive. No, it does not. They just move on to the next. The baby doesn't make the love connected. The baby doesn't make that happen. If it's not a connection before the baby comes, there's not a connection, period. Why do we think, oh, I had this baby by him. He has not even called me. She's putting all this in social media. He hasn't called me. He hasn't asked me how the baby is even doing. Hey, lady. He hasn't been asking the other lady, the other baby mama, how the baby is doing. He's done. He'll help you with child support, but you don't need it. You don't need his money. You just want to see him again because he's tall, lanky, and dark and handsome. He's not into you. He's not into you. So why are you putting up with all the drama? Why? Why are you doing that? Why are you subjecting your child to the nonsense? He showed you who he was. He is not going to change probably until he gets older. And some guys, some basketball players may have to mentor him, an uncle, an aunt, I don't know. Somebody is going to grab him and say, hey, dude, you got to get your program together. Maybe the owners of the basketball team. I don't know. But he's not mature now. And he's certainly not ready for the big Kardashian family. He's not ready for that. And all the love that these ladies give on these men. Do you know just because you love somebody, that doesn't necessarily mean they're going to reciprocate that love? They have to love you when they are ready to love you. You can't instruct somebody. Why won't you love me? I give you all of my love. I'm in your life. I've shared my home with you. I cook for you. I do all the things you want me to do in the bedroom. Why don't you show me some love? Because he does not love you. And you said it very clearly. Show me the love. If a person is not able to demonstrate loving you by caring for you. Did y'all see my video last week with my cousins, the Hash family, the Hash couple? He demonstrated love to her. He even called her my queen on the interview. He even has to teach her, hey, I got the door. You just stand there. Let me open the door for you. So, come on. You got to understand what love is. So, the best way to understand what love is, if you are struggling in that area, if you feeling lonely, it starts with you. It starts with loving on yourself. So you won't have to be on social media. I did everything for him. Why hasn't he come to check on True? He's not thinking about that baby. You thinking about that baby. You wanted that baby. He didn't sign up to be having babies with you. You wanted a baby. So now you got a baby. God has blessed you with that baby. You love on that baby. You do your little exercises with that baby. You get on all them videos with that baby. You show that baby that family's got nothing but love for their kids. You can't take that away from them. But what I don't understand, they haven't gotten yet, is apparently there's some disconnect about loving on themselves. And I thought with all the money that you can have in life, you can't get a therapist, you can't get a pastor and meet with them interchangeably to make sure you cover in all areas so that they can help you learn how to appreciate who you are. Because one thing for sure, if you appreciate who you are, nobody is going to come up on you and disrespect you like that. They wouldn't have the audacity to come up on you and hurt you, knowing that you love yourself like that. They save that for women they feel are insecure, women that are gone through some things and haven't corrected them things. And I don't mean correcting. How are you going to correct somebody abusing you mentally, physically? No, you can't correct that, but you can forgive. You can work on healing so that that won't go with you to a new relationship. Because if it does, you can end up in a vicious cycle. In a vicious cycle, going back and forth with the same issues, just a different face. The same issues. So don't think somebody gonna love you because you dropped a baby. Don't think somebody gonna treat you right because they apologize. Do you know there are people out here that apologize to you for something and don't mean it? Don't you know that there are people out here that will tell you what you want to hear just so you can shut up? Why do we believe them based on their words? I know people who say, he loved me. He told me he loved me tonight. Has he shown you yet that he loves you? Well, how does somebody show you that they love you? They respect you. They make you feel good when they're around you. And I don't mean intimacy in the bedroom. I mean just the thought of them being in the car with you. They make you feel like you are the best person in their lives. They look out for you. They start talking like you. They start saying things that you would have said. They start protecting you. They want to know whether or not you got food in your refrigerator. They want to know whether or not you're cold or not. They want to know whether or not they need to give you their jacket off of their back and they're cold. They'd rather be cold than have you cold. They will open the doors for you. They will take you out and do things with you and not say, hey, baby, let's go Dutch. They will spoil you. They will love on you. And they may never say, I love you. They will give you a plan. Hey, baby, I'm loving on you. Let's get married. Let's get married in 2022. By then, I will have XYZ ready for us. They will show you that they want you in their lives. You cannot force someone to love on you. So I'm getting really sick. I don't watch the show anymore because I don't like their weakness with men. I love the way they use that money. I love how they make that money. I love how they can make $100 out of $10. I love the beauty. I love the makeup. I love the beautiful clothes. I love the cars. I love their homes. But I do not love how they allow men to treat them. You can't love a man more than you love yourself. You can't do it. So I want to repeat that again so it can resonate. If someone shows you who they are, I suggest you believe them like Maya Angelou said you do. Don't make excuses for them. Don't think that because they apologize, it's done, it's a wrap, it's going to be okay. They'll never do it again. They'll do it again. They'll do it again. Apologies don't mean anything behind if there's no action involved. And for this man to turn around and kiss or whatever he did with the sister's best friend, total disrespect, total disregard. Forget the woman he's not married to. Think about his own child. Think about his own child. The man is self-centered, but he's also a very immature man. Let him play. Let him have all them women that maybe come in the gym after a game. Let him do him. Stop running after him because you're hurting yourself and you're making your little girl see you as a weak woman down the road. You knew going in that this man was a cheater. You knew going in. You knew before you had the baby. You knew before you even got pregnant. We got to stop thinking our beauty and the coochie and the money and the nice homes will keep a man with us. It won't. I think what'll keep a man with us is us respecting us loving on us. He will value us more if he sees us value ourselves more. He would think twice before disrespecting a woman who loves herself. And the whiners, they gets nothing. They gets nothing but more disrespect. Whiners get nothing. Okay, so enough on that quote. I just pray that Tristan Thompson matures at some point and focuses on his children and as a good dad, an involved dad, and takes care of his family. Other than that, he on his own. Let him do all the women that allow themselves to be done by him. Because he's not mature. He doesn't have a clue yet. He's just out there having fun. And let him have his fun. He's not even 30 yet. Let him have his fun. But if you think you can tie him down or anybody like him, you can tie down, you are making a big mistake. You cannot. You cannot. And women, we got to stop thinking we can manipulate somebody because of all the things that we have. The nice home, the nice furniture, the nice cars, the nice job. It takes more than that. We got to value ourselves. We have to value ourselves. Okay, so the second quote. Now, this is on a lighter note because we're going from one subject to the other, but these were heavy on my heart this week. And I said, let me talk about this stuff tonight. And I hope somebody's listening tonight who's been running behind somebody that she doesn't need to be with. I hope there's somebody watching tonight who has made a decision that I can do better than this. I don't need somebody to keep apologizing to me for cheating on me. I can do better than this. I'm a rose. I don't need to tolerate that. I don't need to tolerate that kind of behavior. I love me, and I want the best for me. The best for me is not waiting for somebody to come home. What time is he going to come home? I wonder, is he going to come home? I wonder, is he going to be with me or is he going to be with somebody else? I wonder, is he even going to come back? Is he going to call me? He's just giving me so much disrespect. He better apologize to me when he comes. And then what? And then what? Why all the apologies? Hey, nephew, why all the apologies? So, let's go on a lighter note. This is really good. And I want to share this with you because I need to share this with you because we can get what we want. But we got to be in the right mindset to get what we want. And we have to really focus on what we want. Hey there, Lala. Thank you. We have to. That's right, baby girl. You are a rose. We are a rose. We are roses because in spite of all those thorns, I'm going to have a conference in September about just that. In spite of all these thorns, beautiful lady, we are a rose because we come through all of that mess and we still standing. We still colorful. We still vibrant. We are still hanging in there in spite of the storms, in spite of the challenges that we face from day in, day out, on the job, at work, all over the place. Kids ungrateful, all of the above. Bosses don't appreciate you. Bosses being disrespectful. Boyfriends lying to you. Boyfriends cheating. Then you find out you're with a boyfriend and he married. How'd that happen? So we gotta come together as sisters, Lala. Not only come together as sisters, but we got to show each other respect. Why am I going to be with your husband? Why am I going to be sleeping with your husband because he told me y'all don't get along? Y'all sleep in the same house, but he in one room and you in another room. Really, dude? And there are women that receive that, accept that, and are okay with that. And have a relationship with this person and swear that they love this person. And this person don't even love himself. And a lot of times we think we can pull a man, a married man, ladies, from his wife, from his family, from his kids. Oh, he said he leaving them anyway because the kids don't respect him and she just spent all his money and he tired of that and he want me in his life. So what's your problem? Why you got a problem? This is what some lady told me. Why you got a problem with me being with him and he want me with him? He don't want his wife no more. How that sound? He don't want his wife no more. He want me. Girl, bye. How you gonna hang out with, I can't even get it in my head. I can't even say it right because it makes me so frustrated because he don't love his mistress. It's just something to do. Somebody to play around with. Oh, I'm going to leave her. You wait till my kids go to college. I know they just 2 and 3, but you hang in there with me. I'll help you. I'll take care of your apartment. I'm going to be over there. I can't be there Christmas. Can't be there Valentine's, because I don't be doing nothing with her or nothing, but I still got to give her that quality time, because I don't want her to come in my life and mess up my money, you see. We ain't going to have none if I let her mess that up. So hang in there with me, sister. Hang in there with me for 20 years, and then I'm going to marry you, and I'm going to dump her when my kids go to college. Please. That ain't happening. Ain't nobody gonna leave his wife for you or me. So why even go down that path if somebody is still even married? Well, I'm almost divorced, you see. I'm going to court and all I gotta do is take care of my child support and then I'm gonna be a free man sometime, maybe June, July, August, September, October, November, but definitely by January I'm gonna be free. And then me and you we can get together. I want to marry you. Really? You don't even know me. You're not even divorced. There are men that are on the dating sites that are separated. Not even legally separated. They just one in one house, one in another. They haven't even made any plans to get a divorce or a legal separation. Why are you hooking up with them? Exactly. Boy, bye. The lies. Thank you, Leslie. The lies. Why do we subject ourselves to that? And then we sitting in the mirror, hating ourselves, eating cookies, eating Haagen-Dazs, eating popsicles and chips because we're so depressed because we fell for the okey doke. We fell for it. And we don't have to fall for anything. If you're on a dating site, and I commend all the ladies that are doing that. I'm out there a little bit because I'm a single woman. I ain't got no husband, and been there, done that. And I will say one thing though, ladies. When you start loving on yourself, I have never been lonely. Yeah, I got grandkids, so that ain't fair because I can just grab them. Hey, bring the kids over. Okay, done with the kids. You can come pick them up. But I'm just so at peace with me because I love me now. I'm focusing on things that I want to do, my bucket list. I still got one more left. He's 13. But I'm in my own space. So if I have quiet time, I'm reading, I'm praying, I'm dancing, I'm drinking my little wine, I'm talking to my closest friends, I'm counseling them, or I'm there for them if they want me to be there for them. And that's what I need. That's my outlets. Then I walk, then I go to the gym. I ain't going enough to the gym, but I am walking a lot. And I'm eating fruit now. I'm loving on me because I want to be around. There are people dropping at 42, 52, 62. I want to be around like the people I see on Facebook, 111 years old. Happy birthday to you. I want to be around. And I'm not going to be, girl, I got to go to the club tonight because I'm lonely. I might want to go to the club to dance because y'all, I love to dance still. But I'm not there to look for Mr. Right. I'm there to dance. By the time I leave a club, I'm not at the bar. I'm not standing on the corner waiting for somebody to ask me to dance. Nuh-uh. I just go out there and enjoy myself. Yeah, they come up with the derby hats on, be 90 years old. Hey, can I dance with you? I'm up in here. Hey, party over here. Party. Okay, do you? I'm gonna do me. I'm good. We need to get there, ladies. We need to be okay in our singlehood. It's okay. Because if we are okay with us, if by chance that Mr. Right shows up, are you ready for Mr. Right? And don't be mad if you done got 900 pounds. We all get there because I had to watch my weight. The cardiologist said, hey, sister, you got to come down a notch. We don't get mad because you can't go out because you didn't let yourself go. Just get yourself back together. Don't get mad at yourself because you just got too relaxed. Do something about it. We tend to always complain about, I can't go out. Girl, I can't wear my clothes. Girl, I gotta lose some of this weight. Girl, I can't do this. Girl, I can't do that no more. Girl, I'm lonely. What are you doing about it? That's why I have limited friends. I cannot hear no complaints. I cannot do it. Because there's a solution to many of our problems, but you got to apply a solution. But if you complain every day, do you know you're speaking that into existence? You're speaking it into your life. So if you complain every day, what do you think is happening? Everything you put out there, you're getting back. So don't do it. If you know in your heart and your spirit that you need to lose weight, do what you have to do to lose weight. And I hear people say, girl, that's too much makeup. I ain't putting on no makeup. That stuff be breaking me out. Okay, keep looking like plain Jane. Keep not putting on some lipstick. Keep not doing your eyebrows and they big as this because they ain't never been trimmed. Keep not doing your hair. Okay, go natural. It's okay to go natural, but don't go natural and you all over the place. What are you doing? You scaring people. I know y'all gonna be mad at me. It's okay. I'm speaking from the heart. You either take it or you leave it. It's okay. But we gotta make ourselves look better. We gotta take care of ourselves. Letitia, hey girlfriend, we gotta do what's good for us. And back to the original conversation, if dude keeps messing around on Chloe, he is not for her. She is not for him. It's just not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. She could have twins. She could have had triplets. It's not going to make him love her. And I know she's sitting in that bed wondering where that tall hunk of a man is, who he with now, why he not here playing with truth, what's wrong with him? I know does he know who I am? Does he know how rich I am? Does he know how beautiful I am? Does he see my shape? Yeah, but he ain't in love with you. And notice I said with. That's how bad it is. He's not in love with you. He is not in love with you. Get over it. You're going to be okay. You still a rose, beautiful lady. A rich one at that. So what is the problem? And stop going after these athletic men who don't even respect themselves. Come on, she didn't have enough pain in her life. Why is she still going after pain? Because she didn't heal. So what did she do? She got a replica of what she already had. The other one was chasing drugs. This one chasing women. All of them got a vice. What's her vice to be attracting those kind of vices? That's what she needs to be asking herself. That's what she needs to ask herself. Why am I attracting these same type of men? I look at myself in the mirror every day. I count all that money in my bank account every day. I pushed out this beautiful baby. I got a career that is going to be a legacy for my grandkids and my great grands. What in the world am I doing wrong? She got to answer that question or she's going to attract another one just like Tristan. Forgive me. All right, my last quote from Maya Angelou is, ask for what you want and be prepared to get it. Ask for what you want and be prepared to get it. So those of you who have never written out your goals, I suggest you write out your goals. Those vision boards and stuff, people are charging hundreds and hundreds of dollars for you to take a class, to do a vision board. You don't need all that. I'm going to save you some money. Right now, you just write affirmations, positive affirmations about you that'll make you feel better. For instance, I have one that a lot of mine are scriptures. And a lot of mine are actually prayers. And I've had these things. Look at these old cards. Guess how old they are? They're 25, 30 years old. And I have kept them forever. And they stay in my purse. They stay with my makeup. So they're dirty. They're old. They got food stains on them because I've had them for half my life. Stay on your path. It does not matter how slowly you go, so long as you do not stop. That's a quote by Confucius. It does not matter how slowly you go, so as long as you do not stop. So what that is saying is, So what if you're not where you want to be in life? So what if you have not gotten the dream date, the dream man, the dream woman? Just take your time. Write these affirmations down and keep them with you so when you're discouraged, you have something to fall on. Um, this one, I like spending money, so I needed some things to help me stay on task and not go to the dollar store and spend $150 when I went in there to get two things. This quote says, "Don't kill the goose that lays the golden eggs. Resist going into your nest egg." Many of us get mad. I talk about it in my books, where I got mad and went in my retirement and just spent some money. Richard Evans said that. Don't kill the goose that lays the golden eggs. You need these eggs when you're older, when you don't have any source of income. So you can't spend it today. You gotta save it because you don't know what tomorrow's gonna bring. So you need some money for tomorrow. So don't spend everything you have today. Now, these are quotes, mind you, that I read faithfully. And as I read and stuff captures my head or captures my heart, I say, "Oh, I need to write that one down." And now I have an accumulation of 40 cards here, index cards that I've had since I was in my 20s. And I am now gratefully 56 going on 57. And these index cards, like I said, they're dirty because I've kept them so long. And I'm praying that my children, especially my daughters, my grandchildren rather, I will them to them. And they say, "These were my grandmoms. And we're going to pass these down." But you guys, we can get whatever we want if we put our minds and our hearts to it. But you have to write it down. You have to write it down. And these vision boards, they deal with just pasting your pictures out of magazines. Like if you want the fancy car, if you want the big house, if you want a high paying job when you're making $20,000. Okay, don't have anybody laugh at that. You put the ideal job that you want and even put the figure that you want. I got one that talks about just that, and I laughed at it when I wrote it, and now my income has surpassed what I wrote down in my 20s. And the reason I believe these things have come to fruition, not all of them, but many have come to fruition because I read them all the time and I believe in it. I believe that, wow, this is going to happen for me. This is it. This is, woo, I'm doing something. I see the light. I see it coming to fruition. So, there's a strong scripture. I love this scripture, a very powerful one. It says, "Therefore I tell you, whatever you ask in prayer, that you have believe that you have received it, and it will be yours." And it's Mark 11:24. So Maya Angelou says, "Ask for what you want and be prepared to get it." That means you have to have faith that you got it. That means you have to have faith that, oh my gosh, this is coming. I know it. I can feel it. I can see it. I know I'm going to get it. And eventually with faith, you'll get it. But all that negative talk, you got to let it go. Because the negative talk is going to prevent you from fulfilling your dreams. And a lot of times we grew up with that negative thought, but you got to get it out of your system. Every time you have a negative thought, you get in the practice of replacing that negative thought with a positive thought. For instance, if I say, "Oh man, I'm so fat." "Oh gosh, no, I'm not fat." "Oh man, I'm gonna lose 10 pounds by November 2019. Switch it. Switch all the negative with the positive. And then you'll get so good that you're hearing negativity in your head. Like I had a boss that tell me, you're not even in the top 30%. What you mean you think you're going to get a 5? Always got 5. So what he talking about? But he was a new boss. He didn't know. But the devil, the adversary is always saying, girl, don't be thinking you all that. Don't be thinking you all that in that meeting. You're not. Remember, he said you're not even in the, I don't care what he said. He is not the authority over me, and I have to consider the source. I know I'm in the top 30%. Heck, I'm in the top 10. So you see how I switched that? And the more you do that, the more positive, the more you will start attracting the positiveness. The more people will want to be around you because of the positiveness, demeanor that you have. Replace all that negativity, all the hurt and the pain and the sorrow that you've been through. You gotta get rid of that. And you gotta forgive those that have hurt you. If you don't forgive those that have hurt you, you're going to be holding on to all that animosity, and they have moved on. And that's when you meet the wrong people, because you are still attracting those type of people because you're holding on to all of that. And that's what you're gonna meet. So poor baby girl, the Kardashian lady. I don't mean to call her poor because of her money. I'm calling her poor because she's very sad because of this baby daddy that she's dealing with. But she's got to get out of that. She's got to forgive these men that have hurt her, so she won't keep reinventing the wheel. That vicious cycle of people disrespecting her. They don't care how much money you got. That doesn't alleviate somebody from dissing you. But if we don't care about ourselves, everybody's going to be coming at us like that. They see us coming. So I just wanted to end. My graphics guy said I've been going over an hour, so he trying to keep me on track here. So I just wanted to say that to you. And I wanted to add to that. What else did I want to add here? I'm sorry. I'm taking my notes. Usually this stuff is in my head, but tonight I had to actually write it down. Belief. State of mind. When a person believes something, regardless of the empirical evidence that proves otherwise. How come we believe in people that hurt us, then believe in ourselves? And if we're constantly believing in people that hurt us consistently, all they're going to do is continue to hurt us consistently. Think about that. So if you have belief that somebody has changed, but they're consistently showing you otherwise, you need to wake up, smell the coffee, and realize they're not the ones for you, and you need to make some changes in your life to accommodate the new you. Because if you still a rose, you do not stand for anybody hurting you and abusing you and disrespecting you. The betrayal. You don't stand for that. And a person who is in a right frame of mind, a bad person will be afraid to come at them disrespectfully. They'd rather go somewhere else where they can find a victim, because a rose is victorious. She's no longer a victim. I wanted to let you all know that I have WBGR will be at the radio station tomorrow with Don Myers, and he's a co-worker of mine and a great minister. And he said something very interesting yesterday to me and another co-worker who had both been through a divorce. He says, you guys don't be hard on yourselves because you've been through a divorce. He said, me too. He says, but what I've come to realize is that person wasn't right for me, and I wasn't right for them. And I no longer feel bad about it. I'm grateful that I'm no longer in it and she's no longer in it. And that gave me something to think about, because a lot of times when we go through divorces, we think we're failures, and we're not failures. We made a mistake, but that doesn't make you a failure because you made a mistake. It just means you got to grow some more. You got to mend some more. You got to take care of yourself so that the next time, if there is a next time, if you want it to be a next time, it's going to be the right time. So don't give up on yourselves because you have failed in a relationship, whether it be boyfriend, girlfriend. And another thing about this boyfriend, girlfriend, are we really saying boyfriend in our 50s and 60s? Really? That's another subject for another night. Okay, let me tell you what else we're doing. So we got WBGR tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Facebook Live, WBGR online gospel, WBGR Gospel Network, online gospel network. That's it. And I'm also on podcast, Barbie's Real Talk, where I talk about all types of relationship issues. And then I'm getting ready to do petals, rose petals. What are we calling that? I'm sorry, my graphics guy is not here. John, where are you? Petals of Wisdom, that's the name of it. So I'm just gonna be dropping some tidbits like, girl, you know he not into you. Do you know if he telling you your lease is up, his lease is up, he trying to move in with you? Boom, we still a rose. That's the end of it. So I'm going to do a lot of those because I'm getting a lot of insight from friends, and I'm sharing some information. Some girlfriends are coming back. Girl, you were right. Yeah, I know I'm right. I've been there, done that. So I'm putting all of that on the air and sharing it with you. Take it or leave it, however you choose. And share it if you think somebody needs to hear it. And also, I'm on YouTube, Tanya Barbie. So check me out on YouTube. Please subscribe to my station. You'll hear my channel. You'll hear all types of different things about relationships and so forth. And what else? So I wanted to tell you, my new topics are going to be signs of a man, signs that a man and a woman are a user. We're going to talk about the dating game. We're going to talk about the narcissist. The man and the woman, narcissist. That's a scary one. And the side chick. Why you want to be a side chick, Rose? Roses don't be side chicks. Roses are it. Period. They're not nobody's side chick. And don't forget the podcast. Don't forget the Petals of Wisdom. We're closing now. I want to thank you all for coming on. Don't forget, do your cards, affirmations. Keep them with you, men. You can put them in your car when you're in traffic. You can read them. Anything to make us feel good about ourselves and to remind us that we're God's children. We are awesome. We are creative. We're winners. We can get what we want out of life. Do everything you can to keep you in that mindset. And I promise you, you'll see some results. I love you guys. I really appreciate you for joining me tonight. And if you see anything worthwhile in what I'm saying and talking about, please share with friends, and especially those that are going through something. Share with your mistress friends who think, girl, he gonna leave him. Girl, he gonna leave her and be with me because he done told me that, and he done told me how that woman getting on his nerve. No, he ain't leaving her for you. So share this with them, because these mistresses is getting on my nerves. I'm just so tired of them. And especially B. Smith's husband's mistress. But we're going to talk about her another night. I hear they about to get a reality show. That's another topic for another day. But I can't stand that lady. I'm sorry. I can't stand her, because mistresses, I ain't never heard of them going that far where they go up in the house with the woman. Sick or not, That take a lot of nerve. Suppose she wake up one day and say, I'm healed. Oh Lord, who is this woman in my house? What happens then? Anyway, I love you guys. Thank you so much for joining. Remember, in spite of it all, you are still a rose. I am still a rose. I don't care if you've been through a divorce, you've been through domestic violence, if you've been through anything that's contrary to what you know you deserve, you still a rose. You're a conqueror. You can get whatever you want out of life. You can get beyond all the pain and sorrow that has been brought upon you. You don't have to stay there. And please don't stay there. Be the best that you can be. Love on you, and you're going to find who you deserve to find. And guess what my cousin said? She didn't find him. He found her. Women are not supposed to be pursuing men. Women are supposed to be going up to the men in the club. Hey, excuse me. Can you dance with me? No. Dance with yourself. If you notice, if you go to clubs right now, men are watching women dance by themselves. How insulting. And waiting for the women to ask them. How insulting. Or on their phones in front of all those beautiful women out there. How insulting is that? What is going on, y'all? Wake up. Be kind. Be considerate. Show a lady out. Show her that she's beautiful. Just have fun with her and be nice and be cordial. And treat her like a queen, even if it's for 2 hours. Excuse me, y'all. Can I have this dance? So what if she says no? Go to the next one. Somebody, 3 out of 5 are going to be interested in you. I promise you. But don't sit there and watch women dance by themselves. That is so sad. That is so trifling. All right, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm out on a tangent. 9:57. Gotta go. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube station. Please consider looking at my books, sharing them with those that are hurting, that are going through something. The little girl inside, and I'm still a rose in spite of it all. And you are too. Good night. I enjoyed you. Thank you. Bye.